A jury orders Alex Jones InfoWars to pay $4.1 million to the parents of a child who was killed at Sandy Hook. And I think the major... I think there was, like, in addition to that, there's like 41 million in total that he is charged with paying, I believe. But you know, Alex Jones is doing what all Republicans do, and he's really trying to get his audience to pay for all of that. He probably has zero, just like Trump, has zero intention of paying those fines himself, despite the fact that we saw how much they make at InfoWars. But the interesting part, in addition to him being found guilty for being a lying piece of shit, is that the phone records that his lawyer turned over to the parents of the Sandy Hook victim, the 2-year phone records that was turned over, have been submitted to January 6th, because Alex Jones, very tight with all of those Republicans that were responsible and contributed to the January 6th attempt to overthrow the government. You know, Alex Jones, very vocal person on that side. And I'm sure had a lot of juicy information in those texts. Apparently some child pornography was part of the files that were obtained from his phone. So hopefully that leads to further issues that Alex Jones is going to have, further charges he's going to face. And during this trial, it was shown that he already perjured himself, as stated by his text messages. So, you know, hopefully more bad things. Hopefully this is only the tip of the iceberg for the justice that will be sought for Alex Jones and all of just the disgusting aspects of that horrible, worthless human. It's just insane how much he profits off of pushing just the worst kind of beliefs and false conspiracies, which he's done his entire life. There was a radio lab that investigated his early life from school, and how he started at a young age making up stories, and like there was a true event, like how he wraps a morsel of truth in a story of lies in order for his conspiracy theories to feel as if they're real, right? There's aspects of truth to a thing, but then he wraps those truths in massive amounts of lies in order to construct a narrative that suits his purpose. It's how most conspiracy theories work. That's why people who defend Alex Jones are like, oh, he's actually right about some things. It's like, yeah, most like aspects of a conspiracy theory have truth. It's just generally the way the truth is explained in the conspiracy theory they jump through a lot of hoops. There's a lot of red yarn that is needed to complete the connections of all of the things of how complex a conspiracy theory could actually come to be. And it's ridiculous. It's like so transparent unless you're like sucked into it, or unless you're somebody that like is like proselytizes the thing, like as if it's like a religion, like I am the knowing one of the truth and everybody else is like silent blind sheep, and I must guide them to what the truth is, to what Alex Jones says and tells and uncovers as the truth teller that he is. And he's not. He's full of shit. He's trying to sell you supplements. He's trying to get you to pay for his crimes that he made. He's trying to, like, all he wants is your money. He wants your attention and your money. That is it. He doesn't care. He's not a truth teller. If he cared about truth and justice, he wouldn't care about your money. But just the same as some mega church pastor who wants another private jet, all they care about is your money. They sell you bullshit for your money. It's all he does. And people like Joe Rogan that support him, that defend him, that act like Alex Jones is some genius performance artist, right? Like if Joe Rogan's children were killed in a mass shooting and Alex Jones said that Joe and his daughters were just crisis actors, I would love to see how Joe Rogan would defend his good friend Alex Jones. But Joe doesn't seem to have any problem with the parents of the Sandy Hook victims and what they've had to go through with Alex Jones's bullshit and now having them be attacked. Imagine having your child being slaughtered while they're at school. But on top of that tragedy, having some asshole like Alex Jones convince a massive amount of people, millions of people, to then further attack you and claim that your child never existed, that you are just an actor, that this is all bullshit. Like, imagine having to go through that hell. Not only having your child taken away from you at school by a gunman who has access to guns, because we live in a country where we do way more protection and give way more rights to guns than we do actual human beings. To have your child taken away because of the lack of gun laws, the child no longer exists in the world, but then you yourself are being attacked and told that you are a liar, that you are an actor. That is the type of person that Joe Rogan is a big fan of and applauds his creative performances. Has zero problem with it. It's absolutely disgusting, and it's clear that they both agree with a lot of the same bullshit. Joe loves having Alex on his podcast because it does great numbers. There's a reason why Joe gets paid $100 million a year from Spotify. Because he's able to bring in big numbers by having his good friend Alex Jones, who he's been friends with for decades. You know, you are the average of the 5 people you hang out with the most. It's not surprising that Joe Rogan hangs out with a lot of disgusting people. A lot of comics that are accused of sexual harassment, sexual abuse, child predators. Alex Jones. Like, really disgusting people. Not surprising. Not surprising. And I really do hope that this is only the beginning for Alex Jones. I hope this is only the beginning. But I understand the world that I exist in. And I understand that justice rarely comes for people with massive amounts of money. And if he can find a way out of taking any responsibility for all of the horrible things he's done, he will take it. Whoever's friends with Alex Jones, be prepared to find yourself underneath the bus, because that is where he will throw you at every opportunity. Maybe go back and see all of the communications you've had with your buddy Alex Jones and all the funny things that he sent you via text message. Because guess who has that information now? Anyway, Alex Jones, there really needs to be more of these disgusting humans found out, uncovered, and just kind of like exposed. Just fucking exposed, because they are disgusting humans. And I had like old friends that I remember them loving InfoWars. I don't know if that's what they're still into, but it's sad. It's sad if like people that I used to have, like, I'm at a place where if you are at all into this, even if it's like a fun, fascinating thing to just be casually into conspiracy theories, you know, and you find it entertaining, like, but you actually believe that they're true, like, I can't. I no longer am willing to just be associated with people that live in a different reality where people like Alex Jones massively profits off of attacking everything and everybody that is fictional. Like, he uses fiction in a way to attack people, and it's disgusting. So we'll see. Hopefully more horrible things for Alex Jones.
New episodes of The Ray Taylor Show come out every single day. Subscribe on YouTube and everywhere our podcasts are found. Binge the full week over at inspireddisorder.com/plus. Buy Ray Taylor Show merch over at inspireddisorder.com and follow the show on Instagram at Ray Taylor Show. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Peace out!
Today is the day where you wake up and you realize that everything that you've been dreaming about, everything that you've been wanting, every goal and wish and hope that you've ever had can become real. Dreams can come true. What you manifest in your mind, you can bring to reality.